Well, you said this last night. You said that Bud could beat Canelo.
I stand on that. I mean, I'm just speaking off of what I see with Bud. Now, I'm in the gym with Bud. I get to watch Bud on the fucking everyday basis, not everyday basis, but every time I'm around, but I get to see Bud. It's been times where I done been around Bud for everyday basis. I done been in training camps with Bud. I done seen Bud hurt heavyweights. Like I done seen him hit heavyweights and niggas on stinky leg. So I just don't agree with the logic where they say Bud can't hurt Canelo or he don't got enough to keep Canelo off of him. I think Bud is the better boxer, IQ-wise. I think Bud is strong, and I think he could beat Canelo Alvarez. I stand on that. I think that's just my opinion. I mean, until somebody show me otherwise, I believe what I believe.
A lot of people want to see Boots fight Bud.
Yeah, hell of a fight.
A lot of people want that fight.
Hell of a fight.
We can just kind of hear what he's saying right now. He basically saying that he believes that Terrence Bud Crawford can beat Canelo Alvarez. He said he thinks he's the smarter fighter, which I think he got him there. He also said he thinks he's strong. You see how he ain't say he thinks he's the stronger fighter. He ain't say that. I don't think he's the stronger fighter. I think it'd be a great fight. I think styles make fights, and I think Bud he got a strong chance at beating Canelo. Who's the better fighter? I don't know. Canelo's been a great champion. Let's watch the rest of this interview. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, What's Up, G? Let's get it, y'all.
I don't want it though.
Why is that?
Because I'm cool with both of them. Like Bud, my big brother, so I'm closer with Bud. But like niggas don't realize I came up in the amateurs with Boots. Me and Boots used to battle. Yo, this is no cap, right? Cause now we on a playing field where it's like
Boots the monster. Don't nobody want no parts of,
right? But me and Boots used to battle for like best boxer awards at tournament. Like as soon as we go to the tournament, we knew we was gonna win. Like we know, like nigga, we the best niggas at the tournament. But we're battling like, yo, I'm gonna win best boxer. He's like, you feel me talking back? Like that's like we got a relationship. So in my brain, truthfully, I wouldn't want to watch the fight. But I think that them dudes is like different. Both of them dudes is different.
So would it be a good fight with them two, or because you never sparred Boots, right?
Nah, I sparred Boots.
So would it be would it be a good fight with Bud and Boots, or do you feel like because Bud has the experience, he'll probably get over on him?
Man, I'm not answering. I'm keeping my opinion to myself on that. I think Boots a hell of a fighter. I think Bud a hell of a fighter. I just think it's two different eras. And honestly, yo, the crazy part about it, they gonna tell you different just because like they got like fighter mentalities. But I think like they remind me of each other. Like far as like in the boxing ring, both of them could switch. Both of them could punch. Both of them, I think they southpaws. Both of they southpaws is better than a orthodox side. But Boots may think he may say his orthodox is better. But I think his southpaw is better than his orthodox side. So I think they just remind me of each other. And they both in the gym. They both don't drink, don't smoke. They both focus as hell. Like, I think that them dudes, they hell of a fighters. Both of them.
I ain't gonna hold you.
What do you have to say
one of them young boys
to people
nobody
who say that you have no power? You know, that's really what a lot of people like to say is that you have no power.
But that can't be true. You don't get to this level without power. You don't get to move up 1 division, 2 division, 3 division without power, because if you don't have no power, somebody's gonna go in there and walk through you. You ain't never see a fighter go in there and walk through my punches. So if I'm not punching, if I can't punch, how the fuck is they not walking through my punches? And I be dropping niggas, like niggas that they call power punchers. I be putting niggas down. Like in my last, how many fights have I like put a nigga down? I done put, besides Edwin, before Edwin, Yoshino got put down. Who was before Yoshino? Robson, he got put down with a body shot. And I was on his ass. No homo, no diddy. Jamel Herring, I beat him up. Oscar Valdez, I dropped him, put him down. All these dudes been put down. So maybe I gotta work on my finishing. That's what it is. I gotta work on my finishing, but no power, nah, that's crazy. Yeah. That's cap.
Now you was the world watch.
I would say with his fighting style, Shakur, I love Shakur's fighting style. I think Shakur, I'm gonna tell you what I always see when I see Shakur. I say he's like the Antonio Tarver to a lot of these dudes. Yeah. Like it's gonna be a lot of great guys who got a lot of the special pizzazz, but like he got like that. He got a lot of discipline, and he's a great boxer. So I think he can beat up a lot of your favorite guys because he's a better boxer. Not saying he's as talented as Floyd, but Floyd was just a better boxer than a lot of dudes, and it was boring. Like what he's talking about right now, it was boring, but he was a better boxer. He's a better boxer than a lot of guys. The name of the game ain't to just, it ain't called knock people out. It's called boxing, to punch and not get hit. He took that to the heart a long time ago. Let's get back to it, yo.
The Devin Haney fight with Ryan Garcia. They both made a lot of money. Ryan Garcia shocked the world. And you were tweeting after the fight, and you even said, you know what, I'm not that type of person to shit on Devin Haney. Like he fought like a champ. He got back up. And I could tell that you got a lot of love for Devin.
I think
you could have shitted on him, and because
I told you I'm a real nigga, bro. So it's like I'm not faking it for these niggas. Like I'm not out here putting on a persona. I'm gonna tell my honest opinion. I'm not gonna say some shit that's like just to hurt the nigga or make the nigga look bad. Or I never waited on his downfall. I never wanted to see his downfall until he fought me. Like that was my thing. I wanted to fight him and be the downfall. I didn't want somebody else to go beat the nigga and I'ma cheer and be happy. And like I ain't that type of nigga. Honestly, no disrespect to the Mexicans or any other races, but when a black nigga is fighting a Mexican and I don't know the Mexican and I don't know the black nigga, 9 times out of 10, I'ma cheer for the black nigga. And it's the vice versa with Mexicans. Mexicans support their people. So when Ryan and Devin was fighting, I know both of them. I done fought Ryan, I done sparred Devin numerous of times. I know both of these dudes. But truthfully, I'm in my brain cheering for Devin just because of the fact that he's a black young nigga. I don't think he come from the hood like how I come from, but he's still a black young nigga. His father from the hood type shit. So I'm cheering for like Devin. I'm not, even with all the animosity, all this shit, and I know even if the roles was reversed, I don't know if he would have done the same for me, but I'm just not that type of nigga. I'm not hating on no nigga. I'm not that type of nigga. So after the fight, they announced that the steroids happened, and I think that's some bullshit. I think that's some bullshit right there. I think that I don't know what's the truth or not. So I don't know, but if he really did, that's some bullshit. I think that he should be banned from boxing forever. I don't think he should be able to box if he really did. Now, if he didn't, then they just framed him, and how he's saying, then they need to expose the higher powers behind that shit. That shit need to be exposed, because I ain't trying to go in no fights and niggas is framing niggas and putting something on me and I knock a nigga out clean and they say that I'm cheating or some shit. Like I think it's on both sides. I think whatever is the truth just need to be revealed on that.
Looking back at the fight in hindsight, do you think you in your own mind, do you think he was on steroids, or do you think Haney underestimated him?
Honestly, if you asking me from what I seen, I already was thinking that shit before they even said that shit. Like I was already like, man, that shit just don't look right, just because of the fact that Ryan punch hard. He do punch hard. But it was like certain punches that wasn't that hard. Like they would be like close. He wasn't getting no leverage, no power on the shot. It was just like certain times he'd be like, boom. And then Devin will fall, and I'm like, damn, that didn't even look like a super hard shot. So looking back on it, like if I'm judging basing off the fight, then yeah, like it looked like Ryan definitely was on something.
I mean, Ryan kept throwing that left, and he kept connecting with it. What would you have done differently?
I'll probably have to say fuck the fans that night. That's a night that you got to win. Like you got to realize, being at the high level, right? I don't watch Floyd Mayweather. I don't watch Pernell Whitaker. I don't watch Terrence Crawford. I don't watch them all get booed before. Like literally all of them. Even Terrence Crawford, he's one of the most dynamic, offensive power punchers, best finisher, one of the best finishers in boxing. I done seen him get booed before several times, right? Some nights, it's okay. It's okay to be boring. It's okay to have that. You feel me? Like, and people may hate me for saying that, but I'm not an every night boring type of guy. I'm excited on a lot of nights. You got to be more exciting majority of the time, but then if you got to go in your bag and win a fight, that's what you got to do. And I think that
you got to box.
In Devin's shoes with the left hook, I feel like he just had a lot of pride. Like you can see a lot of pride and heart and toughness and grit and all that stuff. He had it, but I don't think he needed it that night. So if you walk out there and that motherfucker hitting you at will and he hitting you that hard, I think it was time to move. I think it was time to, okay, let's win this fight. Use that beautiful jab you got and box and move. And if something come to you and open up and you catch him, then you jump on them. But if that's not the case, then win the fight.
Facts.
Yeah, man. He the steroid shit fucked me up, man. Cause that's it's fucked up, man. Like it's like you said, man. If that's true, I don't know how boxing, like the whole organization or whatever is true, but
it's messed up because like if it is true, what if Ryan would have hurt him? Like, what if Ryan would have hurt his eye socket or something like that? Like, what if Ryan would have truly hurt him and he was off roids? Then on the flip side, what if he ain't off roids and this is a setup? It's two sides to the coin right now, and we need to get to the bottom of it. But yeah, if he really was juicing, like what if he would have really hurt Devin, bro? That would have been so uncool and so unfair, because I understand we all fans, but you got to look at, like, dudes train their whole life for this. I understand. Like, I'm fans of different people, but, like, right is right and wrong is wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't have that man training his whole life just to get in the ring with you and you cheating and you really injure him and, like, just change the trajectory of his whole life. That would be beyond corny. Now, if they doing something to frame Ryan, that's beyond corny because they want to keep Devin in position. That's wild. But I mean, I don't know. It go both ways. You get what I'm saying? I check a lot of the comments and they saying, well, he lost anyways. I remember what I seen. And it's like, well, if he was off the juice, you got to understand what the juice do to you, bro. It pumps you up to keep going when your brain's telling you to slow down and stop. So when the other person's brain is telling them to slow down and stop, yours just keeps going and it don't stop. It's not going to stop until you wake up the next day. All right. So just keep that in mind. Let's get back to it.
something got to happen.
Nah, they got to ban him for life. I think he should be banned for life just because of the fact that he could have really killed him.
Look, he just said it.
If he is using the steroids, he could have really killed him. So I think he should be banned for life.
Yeah. Do you think I know Ryan Garcia is moving up in weight. Would a Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia ever happen?
I mean, I'm with it. I'm with it at 142, 43, like something reasonable because he's big as hell. Like that nigga walking around 180. I'm walking around. I ain't gonna tell y'all my weight, but I'm walking around not too far from my weight. So he big as hell. So truthfully, yeah, it can happen. I just think it gotta be at a reasonable weight. And I don't want no like rehydration clause. I don't want nothing that's gonna take away from me actually beating him. So he could come in, long as he make the actual weight, I'll be with it. But it's gonna have to be a lot of testing. It's gonna have to be like a real testing, and I'm with it. Like, let's make it happen there.
The rehydration clause, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, I think
because Tank does that to every fighter. So does Frank Martin has to do the same thing?
I don't know what Frank Martin has to do, but Frank Martin is more so like a 135 pounder. So I don't understand the reason why he would do it.
Okay.
But that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Because if you go watch when Ryan fought Tank and you watch when Devin fought Tank and you see like the size, the how good he's feeling. Like you could tell he's feeling good on that night. Like the weight and everything. Like I think that that's some bullshit. That's some like I need an advantage. And with the advantage, I mean I'm gonna do what I gotta do and it's gonna be easy to knock out a nigga that's weak. He ain't get to rehydrate properly and he weak as hell. So yeah.
Yeah, I said the same thing about the rehydration clause, and he got there from Floyd. He got a lot of game from Floyd. Tank got almost all his game from Floyd. Even how he dipped off from Floyd and started his own management company, man. The rehydration clause, it kind of puts everybody at a disadvantage because you usually rehydrate closer to your natural weight. You get what I'm saying? And just because you ain't rehydrating like me, that ain't my fault. But now you putting a stipulation in for me to stay at this little weight, and you're a little more comfortable at that weight. You're a little guy. You get what I'm saying? So let me know, man. Let me know. Do y'all believe Ryan cheated and used PEDs to beat Devin Haney? Or do y'all believe that Devin Haney got beat fair and square? Drop it in the comments. I gotta see it. I'm gonna leave my opinion in the comments. and we can just chop it up a little bit. All right, so it's your boy, What's Up G. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 10K. If you want to do something dope today, you can subscribe, help me get there. And also don't forget, if ain't nobody told you they love y'all today, I love y'all. I'm out. He said he could have really smoked him in the ring, which is facts.